Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So here we are back in the Division, not the Division 2. And I've been playing this game a little bit in the last week, but if you've noticed on the channel, I've not done a video about it for a couple of days, or at least a week. And that's partly because, as I've mentioned many times, I usually play 2, 3, 4 games, not consecutively, literally, but I'll switch between 1 or 2 games I'm playing, sometimes 3 in the same evening, depending on how I'm enjoying it or what kind of mood I'm in. And this one, probably because I think it's slightly more difficult than Division 2, but also because, and I think it's a general thing in any game, if you've played a game quite a lot on a high level, because you've got all the better weapons and you've got all the extra armor, etc, 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 better abilities, then when you start playing it again, you'll end up finding it hard, because the things you could have done without even thinking about it, which might just be running at enemies because you've got better armor and a better gun, you can't do. So a combination of these things, which is this being maybe slightly more difficult anyway, and the fact that I'm not the level I was in Division 2, I'm level 3 in this, and I don't know what level I was in Division 2, level 50 or something, I don't know. Anyway, every time I came to this mission, I got killed, and it's not a mission that is slightly difficult. It's a nothing mission compared to some of the things I did in the Division 2, and I'm not blaming the game difficulty for this. I'm more blaming, although I do think it's slightly more difficult, I'm blaming the fact that I'm on a much lower level, so I haven't got the armour or the weapons to just do what I used to do and just wipe out enemies and take a lot of damage. And because I kept getting killed pretty fast, I kind of switched off from this game and just continued with other games. So I thought today I would just give a little update and try this again. And I think what I'm going to have to try and do, there's usually some other guys that are here kind of assisting, is I'm going to have to do the opposite to what I said in the first video, or the first videos about this game. I'm going to have to be a bit more reserved, because it's not a game to, this isn't a mission to kind of run into. I think in the earlier times I tried this, I was running up that ladder, because that's kind of what I'd have done in the Division 2. But I realised that in this, especially because I've got some allies that are helping me, you can see there, it's going to be a much better plan to kind of let them do a bit of the shooting and stay back and do it from afar. Which I'm doing. And it's kind of like a conscious... What's that? Go away. It's kind of like a conscious decision to do a different thing. And again, you can see what I'm doing is I've decided on purpose not to kind of change my position, although that guy was there shooting me, because I know that I'm vulnerable in this game and disoriented as well, apparently. Let's just shoot them anyway. I decided to play it in a completely different way, so I'm going to try and stay in one place and outweigh these idiots. And I think because I think I've mentioned many times, if I had any weapon in the game that I could use as the one weapon, it would be, well, it would be a sniper rifle, but I haven't got that in this game, or it would be a shotgun. So because I was trying to use a shotgun, got ya. And there you go. So I've done it, yay.
Brooklyn Dispatch, this is Division Command. We've got an agent incoming to assist at the 84th, but all entrances are blockaded.
Division, that month. Try the parking garage in the back.
And that just shows you, which is why I kind of took my time with this, because I didn't want to really get killed and just show you me getting killed again. It just kind of shows you how, one, a game that you've played, and this is very similar to the Division 2, this shouldn't have been difficult even if it is slightly more difficult, because you're so used to doing it in a way at a high level, you can easily get completely stuck. And secondly, it shows you that if you take a step back and kind of just think, okay, I need to do it in a different way because I'm obviously not succeeding, and I took these 2 days off this game completely. Now I've done it, and I think I got killed in this little mission at least 6 times, trying to do it in a kind of just running and just jump around, jump on top of a building, shoot people, use a shotgun. So there you go. So I have passed the thing that I couldn't have passed. I think partly it's because I was making this video, because I would have probably just done it in a much more cavalier way if I hadn't. Now he can die. But yeah, I think it's, I'm going to run back a bit if my allies aren't here, and I'm going to follow my plan. Anyway, it doesn't help that I think my controller slightly drifts, and so it's not ever been a problem in any other game, but because this game is so much involving cover, and if you slightly walk out of cover because your controller drifts, that can be a problem. So there's one guy up there, I'll kill him in a minute. Anyway, so there you go, the Division 1, I think it's equally as enjoyable as Division 2. I think, like with most games, you need to give it respect at the beginning, and I guess if you've played a game like this, it doesn't have to be the Division 2, if you've played any shooting game and you come into this and you think you can just run around straight away playing as if you're a superhero, you can't. But I'm enjoying it, I like it, and I'm going to keep going with it. And I'm going to keep going with Division 2 because I like that as well. So anyway, thanks for watching Guessagaingaming. Till next time, take care for now.